previously on into the Yonder Void. So I was mending the ship, and I don't know what was happening outside of there. All I know is I was able to mend the ship, not all the way, almost getting there. And then I was stopped by this person who is now just holding me at knife point.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
Hey, it's me.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth. And around the table, we have our players.
Oh, it is I, Billy, who plays Nezrah. I'm Tomas and I play Gildebrand.
I'm Lindsey and I play I don't play Pinwin. I'm Lindsey and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 12.
12.
I like
12.
That's a 1, that's a 2. You put them next to each other, let them kiss a little bit, then maybe they get married, and then you have a 12. Mwah.
Our episode is like what
I do math
Elijah
for a
would have
living.
said at the beginning of our songs. Oh yeah.
1, 2,
2,
1,
1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
9, 10, 9, 10. We have a new patron.
What? What?
Whoa.
What? Who?
Shout out to Hannah.
Hannah?
Hannah's been giving us some dope fan art in our Discord.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Yes,
Has just now hopped on at the official level. So thank you, Hannah. We appreciate your support.
Thank you.
There's
Thank
a
you,
song
Hannah.
that I love that has Hannah in it, and I've been wanting to sing it for so long, and now I don't remember what it was.
Bobana. That one?
It's not that one.
Oh yes, Hannah Bobana.
That is a good one. I do like the
It's a
Hannah
classic.
Bobana.
Fee Phi Fofana.
Coca Kahana.
Put your hand on my shoulder.
Wanna Hannah? No.
Don't you want to Hannah?
Hannah.
That's it. Yeah.
Hey there, Hannah.
Oh, it
was Vampire
just
Weekend.
looks like she's not our patron anymore. Whoops.
Seriously?
No.
Somehow she
She just heard
found
all the
out.
joke in your better name was like,
It happened again,
She
guys.
sensed it in the distance and was like, "Oh my God, no!"
Ears started burning. Just like, nope, fuck these chuckle fucks.
I hate it. It was a Vampire Weekend song.
If you would like to become one of our patrons, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Yes! God, yes, please. Do it. Just get it over with.
Tonight's Around the Campfire question comes from another patron. This one comes from our patron, Bray, and their question is, what's in your dream house? Very simple. Think about what your character's dream house would be. And I'm going to start with Nezrah.
Well, I don't need a whole lot. As long as I've got a comfortable place to sleep and plenty of room to stretch out, I'm not hard to please.
All right.
I'll probably be spending most of the time outside anyway.
Very good. All right, Can.
Oh man, my dream house would have everything. I would have like the most comfortable pile of leaves to sleep on. I'd have so many berries to eat. I would have like I'd have a tree, but like inside. I'd also have I'd have some bananas and like just a bunch of fruit, like everything you could think of.
Wow. Thank you. Gildebrand.
Back on the furtive
I like to picture like you panning over to Gil and he's just on the ground unconscious. Back on the furtive glance, we had a back room situation where it was the captain's quarters and then just this communal room where we had a table and everything, but I thought that ruined like the feng shui of everything, so I had that wall taken down, and it was just like a nice cozy open room with a lot of cushions and beads and multiple beds just scattered around. It was really swanky, and it was very colorful, and we had a bunch of gems and gold everywhere. My house would be my ship, and it'd be like that. Just an open space where everyone could hang out.
Very nice.
And then I go unconscious again.
Fee.
The perfect house. I mean, my perfect house would be similar to like everyone else's, you know, hidden below ground and mainly just having the people that I love there protected and safe, and then having all the things that I need. It'd be cool to have like a big wall of books then that I can, and extra room on the shelf so I can keep adding when I find some other ones. And yeah, I mean, food is good. Place to sleep. Really nice hammock. You know, I mean, everything you need. That sounds great to me.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thanks to all of you for sharing. All right.
You're welcome.
Thanks for asking.
Let's get started, shall we? So, when we last left off, you guys had whittled down a lot of the Sea Tongue's constitution, in a sense. It looked like it was getting close to being on the ropes, with you guys doing several pretty badass things. Gil leapt from, onto the wire connected to the harpoon to start attacking its weak point. Can busted through one of the appendages. Fee was mending the ship. Nez was trying to calm the beast. And then Gil went unconscious in the water and was rescued by Can, and is currently being hoisted up by the life preserver back onto the ship. And Fee is at blade point in the hold of the ship. So we're going to pick up back at the top of the order with Gil. I'm going to need a death save, my friend.
Do you guys think I should go analog with Donk and D20 or digital?
I'm always going to say
analog.
Donk that D.
Yeah. Take a picture of it.
That's another success.
Nice. Take a picture of it.
No.
All right, so 2 successes, and you're no longer drowning, so you don't have to worry about dying outright.
I'm not drowning anymore. Thank God.
You know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm allowed to pronounce things however I want, and I say drowning.
But why do you say it?
I'm doubling
There's
down.
a D in
And
it.
in my world, it's drowning.
I'm doubling down and pronouncing it my way.
Doubling
Gil,
down ding.
Rather than drowning, now you are being hoisted up onto the deck of the ship once more, and your unconscious body is dragged up, and you are just kind of laid out while they continue to fight. Can, it's your turn. You have lifted Gildebrand back up, allowed him to get to safety, and but you're still in the water in your octoform.
I am curious.
Yes.
Does it seem like the sea tongue, or would I know this about sea tongues? Do they depend on their eyesight a lot?
Give me a nature check.
I can do that. That's a natural 20. 23.
Oh, very nice. No, based on their eyes and the orientation of where their face is located on their body, you know that they do not utilize their eyes very much underwater. You've learned a little bit about sea tongues in your life, and you know that they feel the vibrations in the water. They feel the currents. It's almost like they have like a radial perception of things based on anything that comes within a certain radius of their bodies because of the shift in the water. Their bodies can even tell like the different consistencies of the water like if it's got too high of a pH balance or something like that. They know if they're in seawater or salt water. They're very intuitive, and it's all based on those vent-like pores all over their body. They have multi-purpose effects, and so you know that. You also know that this is not a large specimen of the sea tongue. This is probably smaller than average.
Like a baby?
No, not necessarily a baby, just, maybe a little stunted.
Don't make me feel bad about this.
It drank too much coffee as a kid. Let this be a lesson to you. Stunted growth.
I drink coffee.
Do they have any natural predators or aversions?
Things larger than it. Predators that are larger in it. That you don't like with it. Even with a natural 20. What was your full nature?
23.
23. You know that there are definitely things that hunt it, but they're much, much bigger. And if one of those showed up, it would be real bad.
Okay.
But yeah, like some leviathans and, large sea monsters would be very, very scary to it.
All right. And I'm probably not going to be able to, attack its little body part because it's all armored, correct?
Yes, except for there's a spot in the underside as well as the area between its eyes underneath that nose plate.
Oh, I'm gonna go check out that underside.
The undercarriage? All right, so you're gonna dive back down? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, you're able to kind of slink back down, and you give me a perception check.
I can also do that. 19.
19. Okay, yeah. Underneath, you can see that there is almost like an exposed belly area. It's very small. It's like maybe 3 foot in diameter. And
2 foot,
currently, you see that there is a human clutching onto the bottom of this creature, very near that soft underside, with a dagger in his hands, looking like he's ready to stab that spot. You remember the human that was swimming with the knife in his teeth? This is him.
Is a dagger gonna do enough?
Who knows?
I do.
Well, I don't want to steal his thunder or try to communicate as an octopus that I'm gonna poke this sea tongue right in its soft bits. Ugh, man. Okay. My other thought was to turn myself into a little spinning, or a large spinning octopus pinwheel, and try to create the feeling of a big, something large in the water, something really, really large in the water.
Okay.
Next to the octopus. I'm sorry, next to the sea tongue, so that it, feels like something is nearby that it needs to be aware of or be afraid of.
If you would like to make the attempt, I will allow it.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so what I will need is 2 rolls in succession. First, I will need acrobatics, which because that's how you use swimming for, so you will use that at advantage. Oh no, you have a different body right now, so you just use...
But they're pretty good at swimming.
Yeah, but that whatever their standard array of stats is. So you'll roll acrobatics, and then I want you to roll performance or deception.
And no advantage on that?
No.
Shit. 5.
5. Okay, give me deception.
Ooh, I don't have good deception either. 13.
You see the tentacles move a little bit as you're thrashing around trying to spin. It's hard because you're this close to another individual, this creature, and the ship, and so you're trying to be a little bit more careful about creating your spinning pinwheel, and you're not getting enough momentum at the moment.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
Well, I guess I'll stop doing that.
Okay.
I'm just making a fool of myself now.
Down there dancing. Yeah, anything else you want to do?
An octopus breakdancing is a really cute picture. Oh.
All right, Nezrah.
Am I able to, like... I'm going to try and just, like, gently push the sea tongue away from the ship and, like, paddle kick and just kind of push it along while still just kind of being like, it's okay. You can go now.
What is your intelligence score, Nezrah?
My intelligence score?
Yeah.
17?
17. You... I would say that's probably like an invasive thought. You don't think that you're... Based on the size of this creature, you don't think you'd actually be able to push it.
Okay.
But the idea kind of tickles you that you would be able to kind of shove this 60-foot monster away.
I mean, it's floating in the water, whatever. I don't know. Like, did I see everything that went down with Gil?
Yeah, you would be able to see that.
Okay. Well,
you would know that he's unconscious.
I'm going to give one last little, like, rub to the sea tongue. Ugh. And, feel free to leave at any time now. We don't want to hurt you anymore.
All right.
And then I'm going to swim back to the ship.
And give me animal handling.
All right.
Tomas, you look heavenly right now because the windows in the background are like, oh,
It's because I'm
on your
fading
side.
away.
18.
18. As you do that final pat and start to swim away, you feel like the tension kind of leave this beast for a moment, Nez, and you just kind of get this sensation like you actually may have finally at least broken through a little bit.
Nez does like when you do to cats, like when they slow blink at you. I just kind of slow blink at him as I back paddle towards the ship.
All right. You still have some movement. You would be able to make it to the ship's rigging ladder if you would like to attempt to climb that.
Read my mind. Yes, please.
All right. Give me athletics, please.
Okie dokie. I break both my legs.
What'd you get?
2.
Okay, yeah, you're having a tough time grabbing a hold of it. The swaying of the ship is, it's an unfamiliar sensation for you trying to climb onto a ship from deep water. And so you're like trying to get onto it. You're only able to like really kind of grab at it, but you keep missing.
Childhood trauma, like coming back to me of like my chubby ass trying to like hoist myself out of a pool.
Yep, I know that.
Fee, you're standing there with a blade in your face. And the water is now up to your chin.
You didn't want to get close to me, and I'm going to cast Fey Presence.
So you're going to cast Fey Presence? Okay.
I guess it's not really a casting thing. It's a feature.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Starting at first level, your patron bestows upon you the ability to project the beguiling and fearsome presence of the Fae. As an action,
Tight.
you can cause each creature in a 10-foot cube originating from you to make a wisdom saving throw against your Warlock spell save DC. The creatures that fail their saving throws are all charmed or frightened by you, my choice, until the end of my next turn.
Sick.
Once I use that, I can't use it again until I finish a short or long rest.
What's the wisdom save?
I want to say 14. Yeah, DC 14.
Okay, are you choosing charm or fear?
Let's do fear.
What is your?
All right,
What do you change into?
describe how this looks. This presence.
It's just making me scary, or do I become a Fey creature thing?
Yeah, it said you take on like a.
Aspects of it. I imagine it's kind of subtle, but also not kind of like but you can interpret it however you want, but like imagining like an aura kind of comes off you, your eyes kind of change a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I imagine like it's
here.
just only this person can see it. So even if it's like crazy, then only that person looking at it might see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
10-foot radius.
so I'm going to... So Fee's going to have these almost like fire-like tendrils shooting out of the sides of her, almost like a lion's mane all around her. And then her eyes are going to just like light up like glowing flame kind of thing. And
Okay. So you watch like her eyes kind of focus on you, and like based on her role, she isn't outright running away from you, but she takes a few like tentative steps back, and you can see that she like is like putting out the blade like almost shakily, but she's still there for the moment, and then she keeps backing away and then leaves.
Was that a bonus action or an action?
Bonus.
So you can still do something else.
Yeah. First, I'm going to check, make sure Branch is still in my pack. Everything's in my pack. As I would peek on my back.
If you're gonna go through your pack, that would actually take an action to like specifically go through your pack to look for things.
I guess not go through the entire thing, but I usually have my branch like stuck inside it, so I'd see it
then,
peeking
it's
out
still
a little
there.
bit. Okay.
You were underwater when you were yanked
Right.
up.
Okay. So as long as Branch is still there, I'm like, all right, and I'll keep mending.
All right, and with that, Mend will say that the hole is mostly mended.
Yeah.
You do feel in the water that there is another hole somewhere, but you have mended one of them, and the water level isn't going to rise as rapidly now.
Okay. So is the other hole like very big, or?
You don't know. You would have to look for it. Give me, you can either do perception or you could do investigation.
Okay, it's the same to me, but I'm somehow proficient in perception. I just don't have much of an advantage, so I'll do perception.
All right.
15.
15. Yeah, after a little bit of scrambling in the water, you're able to find the other hole, and this one looks like it's about 1 foot in diameter, so you think just one more mending would be able to take care of this.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Back to the top. Gil.
Okay. Natural 18.
All right. With a success, you are no longer unconscious.
Yes.
You return to the world of the living.
Return to me.
But I'm still unconscious, right?
Yeah, sorry. You are still unconscious. You're just no longer dying.
Sick. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Okay. Can. Your last attempt failed. What would you like to do?
Has that sailor done shit with that dagger yet?
Not yet. Nope.
Well, that's ridiculous. Gone a whole round.
Has anybody been shooting the thing still?
No, after the creature kind of like relaxed, so one of the things that Gil wouldn't notice yet, or most of you guys wouldn't, is that the cannons are largely unoccupied now after that last blast, and the only person who's steadily whacking away at it is Layla. And you know that the ship was being careened into a position, but it seems like it hasn't quite reached that position yet. So, Can, what would you like to do?
Okay, would I be able to do a leap out of the water at all? Is that possible? Is that a thing?
I mean, it would be very difficult. What's your strength with that creature? 17?
17.
I mean, it'd be a high DC, but if you really got like a running start through the water, you have a swim speed. And if you didn't, I would say that you wouldn't be able to do it. But as a creature that can swim...
Yeah, you know, what you do is right where your body meets the tentacles, you just twist yourself up like a cloth until there's like, you can't go anymore, and then just like let it propel you up out of the water like a helicopter.
You could use your dash action to go straight up, and then we would use an athletics check for the jump to see how high you would get. You want to do that?
Yeah, can I aim for the soft part?
Oh, yeah, you want to go down and head up towards the soft part of the squid?
Wait, isn't there another soft part?
Oh, on the top?
Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely try that.
Would it realistically be in reach?
I mean, it would be difficult, but I mean, you could still hit it. It's like a 1 foot gap.
Would Can know about that sensitive spot?
With that roll from before, yeah.
I don't know. This seems difficult. I'm going to swim up to that little sailor and pull him out of the way.
Okay, give me a strength check. We're going to do opposing strength because he's holding on pretty tight. So you can do your athletics.
20.
20. Okay, yeah, you easily like grab him and he's like trying to hold on as you rip him away from the center.
Okay, then I'm going to wind up my thwapping tentacles.
Okay.
And we're going right for the soft bit.
So you're going to use your dash action?
Yeah, and I'm going to whack it real hard.
Okay, well, you use your action to grapple him and pull him, so you can dash at it, and then that'll be the end of your turn, and then...
Butts.
And then we'll get back to you here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Let's see here. Well, since it is his turn, he was not able to contest your grapple, so he's just along for the ride right now in your little octopus arms.
I'll push him up. I don't want him to drown.
Oh, you're gonna, like, release him?
Yeah, I don't want to hold on to him.
Okay. You let go of him, and he starts swimming towards the top. All right. Nezrah, you are at the ladder.
Almost had it that time. That'll help.
You shout that up?
Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to try and climb it again. So.
Okay. Give me athletics, but yeah, it doesn't appear like anybody can hear you down there.
13.
That's, it's not terrible. You're able to finally grab onto the rope, and you're able to climb all the way up to the top, back onto the deck in that turn, if you would like.
Sick. Sounds good. All right. And then I'm just going to kind of...
Do you have any... You want to, like, make any perception checks or anything like that?
Yeah, I just kind of want to get a feel for where everybody is now, because I feel like feels like an eternity since I jumped in the water, and I'm just like, what's going on?
So yeah, you go ahead and give me a perception check.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. The first thing you notice about 10 feet from you is Gil's sprawled form on the top of the deck.
No
just
pants.
Unconscious. And he seems to be breathing.
Lost in the water?
No, I was joking.
Okay.
He seems to be breathing, but yeah, he looks like he got a face full of that same blast that you got. You can see at the helm, you can see that Captain Husebi looks like he's finally positioning something, and you watch as another sailor, this kind of like heavy-set sailor with a big beard and long hair, kind of drops to his knees and starts knocking on the planks in like a particular fashion, and you watch as some of the planks start moving, and a lever comes out of the wood.
Is that the simulation reset lever? Like, today wasn't a good day. Okay, so a lever appears.
Yes, the last thing you notice, now that the ship has turned, is that boat full of halflings that you saw before, well, you guys didn't notice they were halflings, Can did, but that boat full of individuals is heading towards you guys. It's like a rowboat, and it has some individuals. They're still a little bit out, but it looks like they've got their sea legs again, and they're heading towards your ship.
Cool.
They're doing a charge. Ramming speed.
Abandoned ship!
Tink.
And it explodes.
No! All right, Fee, you've got one last hole.
I'm going to mend it. And then I'm finally going to be done, I hope.
Yes, you mend this last hole. And as you do, you hear like bubbles popping up. Mm-hmm. And
Fee,
what's your
gross.
passive perception?
12.
12. A little ring floats up. Looks like it's made of like brass or copper. It's hard to tell. Yeah, just a little ring. Unadorned. Made of metal.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay.
This is how Fee started her thieving career.
You putting it in your pack or you putting it on?
I'm gonna put it in my pack.
All right, you put it in your pack. Anything else you would like to do with your turn? You have movement speed still, and you can use a bonus action.
Well, I'll stand up and I'll go like this. Whatever that's called when you do that.
Yeah, dusting off your hands.
Yeah, dusting on my hands. And then I'll just happily trot along back upstairs, see what the gang's doing.
All right.
And as I'm doing that, though, I will probably just kind of like take a few just hold my pack and just kind of look to get just a glance to see if anything was super destroyed or anything.
Okay. Give me investigation.
Okay. I'll find out. 18.
18. Was there anything in your inventory that was made of paper?
Well, the scroll that I picked up, but it was already in the water.
Yeah, that seems fine.
I had soaps. Are my soaps diluted?
High or low?
High.
Your soaps were actually wrapped pretty well in like wax paper, so they're fine. They don't look like they've been damaged or anything like that. So.
All right, yeah. Then everything else is good. Everything else is bottled and or some kind of fabric.
You can see that there's some stuff in there that'll definitely need to be dried out, like some fabrics and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, largely unscathed.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Then Fee, give me a dexterity save.
Oh, okay. 16.
16. Yeah, you're able to keep your balance as the ship suddenly rocks back and forth. You watch some of the sailors tumble. You can see some of the stuff in the cargo hold fall and like land in the water. And you hear them like, oh, fuck, shit. Like, but yeah, something definitely shook the ship.
I might move faster to get up then to see what it is.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you heard like this kind of like this mechanical from somewhere deep in the ship.
Oh.
All right, Gil, you are still unconscious?
Yes.
Okay. If you were awake, you would see a lot of sailors scurrying around, and you can hear you would be able to hear Captain Husebi kind of scream out, and as you can hear this, like, everyone drop!
Do I still have my like eye patch or my cane?
Did you sheathed your cane, right?
Yeah, it was part of the I use that as my shillelagh.
Okay, high or low?
Low.
So give me high or low again.
Low.
Nice job. That was a 4 and a 2. Yeah, you in your unconscious fist is clutched your cane, and yeah, your eye patch is still on your head.
Okay.
But yeah, you can hear him tell everybody to hit the deck. It's about to be your turn, but you watch now as the creature suddenly starts to, as you're like speeding towards it, it starts to raise its tentacles, and you get closer and closer, and its tentacles seem to all leave the water, those that are still active. Some are still kind of floating, unmoving, but those that were still active start to raise up out of the water. It is now your turn. Go ahead and give me your attack.
I'm going to use my D10
Okay.
inspiration.
Nice.
That would be 21 to hit.
So 21. So yeah, that hits. That hits hard. So you strike it, like, do you strike it with your tentacles or with your head, or how are you striking this?
Tentacles.
Okay, so you're just like
Supermaning
Supermaning
it's gonna be a big old thwap.
All right.
Haymaker.
One Punch Man style.
7.
7. All right. 7 damage to the underside sensitive bits. That definitely, you didn't feel confident coming into the actual swing, but when it connects, it feels like it did a bit more damage than what you were anticipating based on the amount of effort you put toward. And you could maybe reason that the sensitive bit is very sensitive. And you watch as the creature just kind of like seizes for a second, as if you've just like hit it in its fucking groin. Like it just like...
But it's not, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
No, this is like kind of like its throat, essentially. Like it's an unprotected, sensitive area that will fuck it up bad. Like if you get punched in the Adam's apple.
Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
But yeah, you fucking, Hadouken, you tiger punch this thing in its sensitive bits, and you watch it just kind of seize. Nez, or is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Nez, as you're standing there kind of looking around, you watch as the tentacles start to raise out of the water, and you see something that you have not yet seen. You watch as the ends of the tentacles split open.
Oh, no.
And you can see these long, like, almost like in each one, it's
Barbs.
almost, like a barb. Like, that looks like something that might be a projectile. But as it raises it up and those come out, you see the whole body just like freeze for a second, and the creature just goes,
My junk!
I tried to tell you to just go.
and it is your turn, Nez.
Did Nez hear the hit the deck?
Yeah, did I hear him yell?
You did hear that. It was very loud.
Okay, and that was Lyle, right, that yelled?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Captain Lyle.
So I recognize that, so I'm going to heed his warning, and
All right.
I'm actually going to plop right down next to Gil. Gil, are you okay?
Mommy.
And then I'm going to put a hand, like, on his stomach and just be like, it's okay.
I smile.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Nez?
Yeah.
All right. Fee, you are able to make it to the top of the stairs. And you see, give me perception very quickly.
Okay. Quick perception. It is 10.
You're just happy to be out of the belly of the beast here, and you're just like, you come out, and the only thing you can see is a cluster of sailors over by the helm, and then you can kind of see these tentacles sticking up over the side. They look like they're kind of frozen in place. Fee, I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
What? Okay. All right. Okay. Indeed. 14?
14. All right, you are just barely able to put your hands and legs in the the crooks of the door frame leading to the below deck as you watch Captain Lyle pull that lever that is next to the helm, and the whole ship shifts. And something is fired super loudly somewhere from the ship, and you feel like you would almost do a cartwheel off the ship itself if you weren't in that doorway. Nez, I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity save.
Is your barely conscious body gonna go flying?
I got a 5.
5. Okay, Nez, you slide across the deck as it rocks, and you watch as high or low, Gil.
Hi.
You watch as Nez, you see his body just spin in circles across the deck and go sliding near the back.
Okay, but he didn't go overboard, right?
It went out of sight.
Shit. Okay.
So you have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
Can
Yes.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you as well?
Oh my gosh.
And we're just doing that as a +1.
Where was the warning?
Suck. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my
Natural-
gosh.
Okay.
Oh no.
I need a higher.
Oh wait, was this a dex save?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't roll a
phew.
save. I rolled a d20. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and roll your save.
Whew. Good.
Oh wait, but that would be a d20. I can't. Okay, no, that's it. It's it.
It
I need
doesn't
a
count.
high or low from you.
High, because I wish I were right now.
Okay, well, I just rolled a natural 20, so...
Nice.
20s are low in this game, though.
20s are wild. So natural 20. Okay, Can. As you collided with it, you were able to kind of move to the side, and you saw this gigantic portion, this section of the ship open up to reveal 6 large cannons poking out of the side, and they seemed directly aimed at the creature. With a natural 1, your dexterity save is not great, but you are able to slide beneath the creature's body, your only chance of survival as the cannons go off, because you're in the blast radius. So you get underneath it, and you hear, and you watch the ship go. Can, you are going to take 17 damage as the creature itself crashes into you in exploding parts. You were saved from the actual blast, but the beast smashes against you, and it's going to send you back 20 feet.
Okay. And this is just off my octopus HP?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes. So you are wounded, I imagine.
A little.
Oh, what's your octopus
I
HP?
think it's 52.
Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, you are definitely fine right now. As you get blasted by this beast, and its parts just start floating everywhere.
Ugh. Hey, can I grab some of that, Nez? Use some of that for something to investigate.
Why would I grab squid guts?
Grab other weird
You
shit.
do.
You do grab a lot of weird
Grab
stuff.
a lot of weird
Weird
stuff.
ass.
Everybody, you grab weird shit.
You grabbed my belly just now.
Name one weird thing.
My belly.
I guess I set the bar too low. That's on me.
Nez.
Yeah.
You go sliding across the deck, but after that explosion, the ship kind of rights itself again, but you watch as a mist of like red blood and guts like ascends into the air like a mushroom cloud of viscera.
I'm gonna quickly like hoist up my my poncho kind of thing over my head and use it as like an umbrella.
Yep.
And use my staff as like the shelving unit to hold it up or whatever.
Yep, and exactly at that time, like a bunch of guts and everything just hits the deck and like just collides everywhere. A bunch of it covers your poncho. It misses your top portion, but some kind of splashes against your feet.
Getting that backsplash. I'm gonna try and dodge raining chunks and make my way back to the back of the ship to make sure that Gil didn't tumble overboard. And the whole time I'm just like,
Okay, it'll take, unless you want to dash, it'll take most of you, it'll take your, more than your movement to get back there.
I'm a dash.
All right. If you do dash, I will say before we lock that in that you will be at a disadvantage because the ship is still rocking and it's covered in gore.
I do dash.
All right, give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
I'm worried about my weird-eyed friend. At disadvantage?
Yep.
Fuck. Of course. Like complete opposite ends of the fucking spectrum. 19-2.
Okay, yeah, you lose your balance as you're racing fast across this deck. You step on a particularly slimy piece of gore and you just... And you go into the air and land.
That's how Nezrah stayed in a concussion and in a coma for the fucking rest of the campaign.
Yeah, you were going pretty fast, so you kind of like continued to slide.
I'm totally going so fast. Fuck!
And you'll take 1 non-lethal damage as you hit the deck and slide.
Did anyone see him fall like that?
Who knows? We'll see.
My patron just chuckles.
Nice. Fee, you're in the doorway. You watch blood and guts just go everywhere after this blast.
Oh, that's what the noise was. Okay. But now the ship is kind of steadying.
Yeah, and you can hear some cheers now.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna try and look for the people from our party. I guess people I know.
Okay. As you step out, you see that there is a storm of guts coming your way.
All right.
What do you want to do?
I might just cast Gust to try to push him away.
Gust guts.
Gust Guts.
It's instantaneous, so yeah, as a portion of guts come flying at you, you can cast Gust and blow it away from you.
Yep. So
protecting yourself.
I'll do that while I try and hunt for the others on.
Okay, using Gust was an action, so you will you can give me a perception check or an investigation check to try to find your friends.
Okay.
But then it'll carry over into the next round.
I'll do perception.
All right.
11.
11. There's a lot of guts and gore everywhere, and in your direct vicinity, you don't see your friends, which is kind of concerning. You see none of the people that you got on the ship with, so...
Well,
I don't know
this
how you feel
figures-
about that, but that's unnerving.
What? You said that's all I can do in my turn, though?
Yep, since you used Gust.
Okay. Well, shit. I'm alone again?
You can move.
Oh, yeah, you could still move, yep.
Yeah, I mean, you said there was a big group of people around?
Up near the helm, yep.
Well, I'll try to go, I don't know, towards them. Maybe talk to them, see if they saw their whereabouts my next turn.
Okay, so yeah, you can head towards them, and you get almost all the way up there by the end of your turn.
Okay.
And actually, we are outside of combat now.
Yeah.
So with that, we are exiting combat, but we are still going to start with Gil. Gil, you are awakened to as someone is pouring a liquid in your mouth from a bottle that seems to be healing you. You look up into like a dark shadowed face, like there's a cloak hanging over them, and they have like deep purple eyes that are staring at you, looking very not concerned, almost like lackadaisical, like they don't care too much, but they're obviously like proffering a bottle. And you realize this is just like, it tastes a lot like alcohol, and it's strong.
Did I save Layla?
He just like, he looks at you and pops the cork in, kind of ruffles his cloak, and then offers you his hand. You notice he has it looks like a human or maybe a half-elf's hand. It's hard to tell because he's shrouded.
Did it actually heal me at all?
Yeah, it will heal you for, give me a d4. Roll a d4.
4.
All right, you have 4 HP has returned to you.
Wow, I feel so revitalized.
And he like helps you up.
What happened? Why is there red everywhere?
He doesn't say anything to you. He just goes and he sits down next to the deck, next to what appears to be an uncorked keg that what you don't remember seeing this keg on the deck before, but he sits down next to it, pops open the spigot on it, and starts pouring himself a drink into a gourd, and then like cinches it back up.
Well, thank you, guy. What's going on?
He just kind of looks at you.
Can I have some of that? What is that stuff?
He takes a small little like cup that's roughly like, you could describe it as a finger cup, essentially. Like you could only fit one finger in the handle of it, and it's maybe 2 inches tall. It's like a little shot glass, and he pours a little bit from the keg, looks around, and hands it to you.
Cheers. And
he knocks his gourd up against your little teacup, and then give me perception, Gil.
That's a 12.
You hear as Nez slides into frame.
I'm like trying to stab my staff into the deck for like stability and to slow me down, and as I like slide by, I'm just like, oh, hi, Gil.
And you finally come to a rest.
I stretch with like one of my hands on my back, and then I'm holding the cup in the other hand, like, You know, it's easier for stability with hooves. You got the slippy feets. What
they're not too bad. And I raptor toe tap on the on the deck.
What happened, man? I was in the water, I think. I saw my mom.
Ooh. Is she still in there?
No, I saw her in my dreams.
Oh.
She shows up in my dreams, but that's beside the point. What happened? Did we do it? Did we save the little guys in the boat?
That's a good question. And I look around to see if they've made it to us yet.
It doesn't look like they have yet. They're still a little ways off.
They're still on their way. The giant sea creature. And I just kind of motion to the deck with all the guts and everything.
And on that, we're going to switch to Can. Can, you have been battered by this big beast's beautiful bloody body, and you are now...
Delicious.
You are now free of combat.
All right. I'm going to swim out to the boat with the halflings.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And can I kind of pull them in?
Yeah, you can like put a tentacle.
Yeah, hook
in.
with the tent.
Okay.
And just drag them along.
Oh, that's a cute picture. Octopus with a little boat.
And you see as you're like towing them, it doesn't take you much to do so. And they seem a little like, if you look into the boat, they look like they have had their asses beat. Like they're bloody, bruised. They're all conscious and alive, but they look like they have survived something awful. And you see the kind of a red-haired gentleman that was like trying to stab the creature with a knife swimming towards the ship as well.
Okay. Are we noticed by people on the boat?
Give me perception.
I love this little octopus waitress. Just carrying all sorts of people.
I'm not a waitress.
No.
Server, thank you.
Server.
Semi-tractor
go.
trailer.
Yeah. No. It's just what I'm picturing, like a little Oswald, because every octopus is Oswald with a cute little top hat. And then I just imagine, with a little boat. So cute.
16.
16. Yeah, you can see that people have noticed you on the deck of the ship. Specifically, you see that Captain Hisebi is looking out now. He's got like the Captain Morgan pose on the edge of the ship, and he's staring out specifically at you, and he kind of throws one hand up in the air to let you know that he sees you.
All right, I'm going to change back into my regular form.
Okay.
Can you help us out?
He nods, and like kind of like what you can tell, you can't hear it, but you can kind of tell it's a sigh. He's just like a sigh of relief and exasperation, and then you watch him like.
Are we inconveniencing him?
I mean, we did super inconvenience him by fighting.
No, he's not, that's not like a agitated sigh,
not
like relief.
Exasperation with us.
Yeah, relief and like just the everything.
We're begrudgingly helping us out.
It doesn't seem like an agitated sigh. It seems like he's finally letting out a breath that he's been holding.
Okay,
and he like gestures, and you watch as a few more of those ropes come down, and several sailors like climb down and sit at the jetty at the bottom of the ship and help you tow this little boat in.
Okay.
Fee,
Yes.
you get to the group. There you can see there's some sailors. It did consist of Captain Hisebi, but you watch as he goes over to the edge of the ship, raises his hand, and then you can hear him say, throw some rope down. We're gonna take on some more passengers. And a couple of sailors gather some rope and throw it over the side and start climbing down. And then Captain Hisebi looks over at you, and another sailor that you remember seeing from the cargo hold below deck comes up and whispers something to him. And he like kind of turns his head to look at you, and then marches over. What was your name again? Was it Fee?
Yeah, I'm Fee.
Well, Fee, I think I have you to thank for sealing up those holes in the ship.
Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, we're aboard the ship too, so definitely don't want it sinking, and yeah.
But while everyone else was either fighting or trying to rescue what was there, you were able to do the major thing and keep this ship afloat. Now we will need to get that water out of there, but don't worry about that. I'm in your debt. And then, as if that's enough, he just kind of turns, excuse me, and he walks away, and he goes and he looks out, and then you can see several other sailors like coming up and talking to him, and you can hear him just barely say, she's out there somewhere, I'm sure.
She's out there.
Did we all hear that, or what?
No, just Fee, because you guys are at the back of the ship. Speaking of you guys at the back of the ship, Nez and Gil, you're just kind of chilling back there with this chap that seems to just be only interested in drinking.
And then I ran all the way down the chain and I jumped onto him and I stabbed him. It was really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Layla though. I thought I was saving her life. Also,
I hope
she
she's
threw that.
alright.
Well, I mean, I have mixed feelings. I think she's into me, but she also threw that one guy off of the ship. I hope he's okay though.
Do you have feelings for her back?
Feelings? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind rolling around in her chambers a little bit, but I don't want to like put a ring on it or anything. You ever have a fling like that before?
I can't say that I have. No. Mm-mm.
Maybe you should cut the loose sometime, you know? No? Saving yourself?
We should find Fee.
You should drink some of this. It's good.
No, thank you.
All right. And then I just stay put and I drink more.
All right. Nez, are you going to stick around there, or are you going to go look for Fee?
Yeah, I'll go look for Fee.
While you're looking, you should try and find a medic, because I'm still kind of injured.
I think you should just drink more.
That's good advice.
All right, Nez, you as you start walking along starboard side, you see sailors come up over the side, and they're hauling some injured-looking whale-song halflings. Then shortly after they climb over, you see Can climb over as well.
I want to be carried.
You want to be carried?
Yeah, just like on someone's hip.
Okay, so
I'm tired.
so yeah, you see one of the sailors has Can on a hip. She like climbs over and Can is on her hip, and she like kind of gingerly sets Can down.
Oh man, I'm just imagining like an incredibly sentient and like I don't know, capable baby carried around.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, I don't want to.
Like I pictured her
I'm a hero baby. I deserve to be carried.
resting their cheek on their shoulder like a baby does when they're sleeping.
And then it gets creepy, and it's like the scene from The Passion of the Christ with the creepy demon baby.
No, don't bring up demon baby.
Decidedly
Totally
uncreepy Can baby is now like sitting down, relaxing,
Okay.
exhausted.
Do they need help getting the whale song halflings on deck?
No, it looks like it was pretty easy. You were catching the tail end of it
Cool,
as you
okay.
walked up, and they kind of like sit up against like the main like cabin area, and they're just kind of like chilling as they you watch one sailor hand out a couple of small tincture bottles that you could probably you've seen stuff like that before. They look like just very minor healing potions.
Okay. All right, and I go over to Ken. Are you okay?
I'm lying down starfish style on my back.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm tired, but I'm okay.
Oh, good.
Is everyone okay up here?
I think so. I haven't found Fee. Have you seen Fee?
No, I didn't even see her in the water.
Oh.
I saw Gil and he didn't look good.
He's okay. He's back there with a gentleman with purple eyes, and I think they're getting drunk.
Okay.
Do you want me to take you to them?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit here and rest for a minute. And also, I need to figure out why these guys are here.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna go look for Fee.
All right, and you walk off, and you do find Fee. Kind of gathered around her are like the bulk of the sailors, and they're all like slapping her on the back and stuff like that. And some of them are trying to pass drinks to her. And you see like a very stoic Captain Husebi looking out over the side of the ship on the port side, just kind of staring at the ocean.
Is everybody here okay?
Fee, you see Nezrah approach.
Oh, hey, there you are. I was looking like at least for a few minutes here, and I didn't see anyone. I was a little worried.
Oh, yeah. Here I am.
Sorry, I wasn't helping with the big monster thing. I fixed the ship.
And you see, like, yeah, she's a hero. She saved the ship.
I think that's a tremendous help, Fee.
I don't know. I have no idea what happened. I just saw guts. So, I mean, I don't know. Did you all end up okay? Is everyone okay? Everything's fine?
Yeah, I think our party is okay. Gil is getting drunk with the purple-eyed gentleman. Ken is taking a nap on the deck.
Okay.
And the whale song halflings are here with us now. And I think everybody made it okay.
Nice. So what did I miss? Was it really cool?
No. Nothing was cool.
Okay.
Really underselling it.
Well, that's fair. Oh, all right.
We felt a great creature today. Nothing was cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, it seemed pretty aggressive. I don't think there was anything else we could have done, right? Other than make guts.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Do you want drinks? I've got some extras here.
Do you have any fruit juice?
All the sailors just kind of like look around. One of them, we have like a mixer for rum. For like when children are born.
They make cocktails.
Yeah,
you want a bocce ball or something?
I could go get you some juice. And he kind of like, races away and heads below deck.
It's greatly appreciated.
The favorite drink on the Deadlights is daiquiris.
The Deadlight Daiquiri, man.
Miami Wise, number one new show.
Well, I look over at the purple-eyed guy after hanging out with him for a couple minutes. So what's your story, man? I don't know if I saw you back in Luta.
He just kind of chuckles. I rescued this cask.
Huh? From where?
Yeah. Below deck.
Oh, shit. Is this private stash?
It's my private stash now.
Are you from the crew?
No. I'm just a traveler.
Right on, me too. Did they just let you on?
I paid my fare, and now I'm here.
That's an interesting accent you have there.
He doesn't say anything.
Anyway, can I have more of this? Maybe we need to take it out before they find it.
He like looks around. That's a good point. He offers his hand out for your cup, takes it, and then he pours a little bit more liquid and hands it back to you.
This is really inefficient. This is a very tiny cup.
That's what I've got unless you want to put your face directly underneath it.
I look over across the deck.
You don't see anybody around you?
Yeah, all right.
And he cranks the spigot and it starts pouring out onto the deck.
Nice. I just lay down in front of it.
Okay.
Not embarrassing at all.
How long are you going to do that for?
Until it hurts.
Okay.
But not like HP wise.
After
just
a few
like
minutes, give me a Constitution save at a disadvantage.
Ugh. Oh. 6.
So after a few minutes, you're already starting to feel pretty buzzed, and he cuts it off. It looks like he kind of senses that. You've drank
at the tail end, it's just leaking out of my face, and I'm like asleep.
Yeah, you don't really feel so good. This is strong stuff, and it's got kind of a weird flavor to it. It's definitely like you've had similar stuff in the past on the sea. It's kind of piratey swill, but it's strong piratey swill. Can,
Yes.
You are laying on the deck. What would you like to do?
I turn my head towards the whale song halfling group, and I want to talk to them.
Okay, you can tell immediately that one is from Runekar, one is from Tabina, and one is from Parawa.
Separate representatives.
What are all you guys doing together out here?
The one from Parawa, who has kind of like a little bit more of a like kind of a heavier cloak to them, as their kind typically do, being from they tend to be more cold in their environments. Kind of cocks their head at you.
I could ask the same thing to you. What are you doing out here?
I'm doing kind of like a personal adventure thing, so I'm supposed to be here.
We're also on a personal adventure. We're trying to find the artifact.
Oh, but like you didn't lose it or anything.
Yeah, I know, but man, the islands have been crazy since that thing disappeared. I guess somebody from Luta lost it or got kidnapped or something.
I'm still lying on my back, starfish style, and I just turn my head away to the other direction. And now,
But yeah, we assembled this group to go try to, find any leads possible, but then we awakened that whole nest of those sea tongues, and that was bad news.
Well, like, what's your plan? Where are you gonna look for the artifact?
Well, we got a tip from a sailor not too long ago, said that they saw something that looked similar to our description of the artifact, heading out towards the Denman Isles. So we thought we'd head that way.
You're not on a very big ship.
No,
that's just a little boat.
Yeah, we thought we'd be all right if we could kind of fly under the radar. I mean, there's only 3 of us. Oh, I'm Oshu, by the way. And this points to the person from Tabina. This is Pipa. And then this one, and points to the one from Runekar, is Haku. And they look like they can't even talk right now. Like they're so beaten and bruised.
Well, I'm Can.
Hi, Can.
And I'm from Luta.
Oh, so
I'm surprised that you didn't get anybody on your crew from my island.
Well, I mean, had we known that somebody would be interested in it, we probably would have. We just thought that maybe since the person from Luta was the one to drop the ball, so to speak, that maybe they would send out their own hunting parties for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Can says, looking up into the sky awkwardly.
So, you guys seem pretty beaten up.
Yeah, we encountered the whole nest of sea tongues, and we had to fight our way out, and one tracked us. That one that your friends here blew up.
Yeah, it was rough. So, I want to talk to you about all of the crazy stuff that's been going on at the islands, but I think maybe you guys should rest a little bit first.
Yeah, oh man. We haven't even eaten in like a few days. We didn't think we were going to make it. Thankfully, you guys showed up. We don't see many ships out here.
I'll see if I can find some food.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you, Can.
All right, are you going to get up and head to find some food?
yeah, I'm gonna roll a few paces before I realize that that's not gonna work, and I get up.
Okay. Fee and Nez, you're kind of standing there. Nez, a sailor, approaches you, and he's got like a what almost looks like a bowl, a wooden bowl. It's like kind of sloshing with some effervescent berry juice of some kind.
Oh, okay. He's offering it to me?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. You didn't have to do that. Okay. And I take it and I'm holding it and I just kind of...
Give me a perception check.
Smells like shit.
Actually, give me a nature check.
You got it. Rolling like dog dicks. 12.
12. You're pretty sure, based on the consistency and smell, that it is blackberry juice.
Cool. Okay. I go ahead and drink it down.
As it passes across your tongue, you realize it is indeed blackberry juice. But
I thought you were going to be like, it's actually cat piss, you dumb donkey dick-brained motherfucker.
No, it is. It is, but it seems like it's maybe a little stagnant, not stale, but yeah, like it's been sitting around.
It's not the freshest squeezed.
No. I mean, it doesn't taste bad necessarily. It just has a more rigid quality to it.
Thank you so much.
Fee, what are you doing?
Is Lyle still close?
Yeah, he's looking out at the ocean forlornly.
Okay, Nez, I'll be right back. I'm just really relieved everyone's okay. But I just have to talk to Lyle quick, and I'll go, stand by him, and then, is he around? Is he around a lot of people?
No, they're just kind of leaving him alone.
Okay, that's good. So I'll say it kind of quietly, but I'll say, so, I mean, I don't necessarily have issues with this, but I did notice that there's diamond dust down below. That looked pretty familiar. So, I don't know. Are you guys just, is that kind of what you do?
He doesn't look at you, he's still staring out. He goes,
yeah, we took it from the island of Luta.
Well, thanks for being honest. Yeah, they seemed really not at all concerned if anyone did. So I don't know how they function and how they got so much with being like that, but yeah. I did notice that you said something about her. I overheard you say something about maybe you'll find her. What's that about?
Oh, my first mate, Layla. She didn't climb back aboard. She was on the beast, and I saw her jump off before we fired, and I don't see her anymore.
Oh, no. Well,
yeah, it's really weird. Usually she pops right back up, climbs aboard, starts screaming at everybody.
Huh. That's weird. The person that attacked me, I got a pretty good look at him, right?
Yeah, you saw what she looked like.
Did she look anything like this person? Because I happened to find this one person down below who threatened me with a knife for some reason. And I'll just describe what she looked like.
What did they look like again?
What?
What did they look like again?
They had like a darker complexion. They had like elfin ears, so maybe they were an elf or a half elf. Dark hair, female presenting. And you kind of describe that to him. He goes,
oh, you met Matilda. That's interesting. I'm surprised you're still alive.
Well, I feel bad because I don't know. If she is part of your crew, I kind of scared her, maybe.
What? You scared Matilda?
Now he turns away from the ocean to like stare at you.
I guess you're full of surprises, little elf. But no, Layla, serious sort. She was with us in the tavern.
And it kind of refreshes your memory. You remember the woman with the stone gray hair.
Oh, right.
Stone gray hair.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to remember all the crew members. Huh.
That could be confusing your first time aboard. You'll get the hang of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you hear from up top, Fee, you hear somebody shout down, "Captain, we got a spot." And he looks up.
All right. Anchor then.
And he says,
"Excuse me, Fee, but we've got to prepare to land. We've taken out a lot of water, and we're going to have to make an emergency stop."
Okay, well, that's fair. We'll talk to you later.
He kind of walks off. Gildebrand, you are drunk now. You're pretty buzzed back there, feeling kind of pained. You have been sent through the ringer, and you notice a familiar form sopping wet, like walks over towards you, and you see the man that was thrown overboard kind of approach. Hey, can I have some of that alcohol?
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? Remember when I shot that thing with the cannon?
Yeah, man. Remember when I shot that thing with a cannon?
I know. My sister tossed me overboard so fast I didn't see anything else. I was trying to get back here.
Layla's your sister?
Yeah. She throws me overboard like 3 times a week, man.
Man, she is spunky.
She sure is. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you missed some cool stuff, man. I shot it a bunch of times, and then I shot a harpoon, and then I ran along the harpoon chain, stabbed him. It was awesome.
Oh, man, sounds like crazy stuff. I saw one of your friends, like, turn into, like, a beast, a creature, and started, like, fucking going to town, chopped through a limb. Your other friend was overboard, like, full of magic shield stuff, was, like, touching it. Man, it was wild down there. I was going to try to stab it, but then your friend grabbed me and threw me up to the top above water, man. It was wild.
I don't know who that could have been. They're all pretty weird people. Yeah, a lot of weird
can I have a drink of some kind?
I mean, yeah, man.
Thirsty work.
I think
thrown overboard.
I think we all deserve to cut loose now.
It looks like you kind of started already without us, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of wearing it, aren't I?
A little bit, man. A little bit. Do you need, like, you look like fucked up, dude. And he like pulls a bottle out of his waistband. Here, man. And he tosses you a minor healing potion.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I'm pretty sure I died for a little bit.
Oh, man, now that happens to the best of us, dude. One time, Layla threw me overboard, and I drowned. And then, and the only person who was able to see me was Captain Giuseppe, and that motherfucker doesn't even have lips, so he couldn't do mouth to mouth. And so I'm like dead, laying there. And eventually Holtrick came over, sat on my esophagus, and knocked all the water out of me. Man, it was fucking wild.
Yeah, man, dying sucks. I've done it a couple times, but yeah.
Dude, tell me about it. I'll drink to that. And he like starts pouring himself a drink.
What's your name, by the way? I don't know if I got it before she hucked you off.
Oh, yeah, they call me Stallion, man. You can call me Stallion.
Oh, that's a rad name.
I was secretly hoping he would be thrown off overboard, like, before he could say his name again.
Have you seen Layla, by the way?
The last time I saw her was when the monster thing got all pissy and it shouted at us. But then I was like flying off into the ocean by then.
Oh man, that's wild. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, she'll turn up. She seems like a tough cookie.
Oh yeah, she always turns up. You can't get rid of her. She's like the cockroach of the sea.
I'm gonna chug the healing potion.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
5.
All right, very nice. All right, you guys feel the kind of the wind, all of you on deck kind of feel the wind kind of ruffle you as the sail comes down even further. They kind of move the rigging around and change direction, and you watch as they start heading off towards where the water looks like it's getting weirdly a little bit more shallow. Nez, Can, and Fee, give me a perception check, please.
18.
11.
Oh, now there's a 20. 22.
Okay, Fee and Nez, you guys see off in the distance a little smudge that looks like it might be land of some kind, but it looks like a very minor island. Can you kind of look? You're looking around and you're trying to find your new halfling friends some food or something like that, and you stumble upon like a sack kind of slumped against one side, and it's spilled over and there's some bread in there. It looks a little moldy, but it exists.
It is a thing that is on this plane of existence currently.
I guess that'll do.
All right, you want to take some back to your halfling friends?
Yep.
All right. You gather it up and you bring it back to them. Nez and Fee, you watch as it looks like this ship is now heading towards that island. And Fee, with a slightly better perception, you can just barely make out. There's like a little rock kind of sticking out of the ocean as it looks like it's getting more shallow. And refresh my memory here. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, you speak Sylvan? Okay. You see in Sylvan, barely legibly, a symbol with an X on this rock. And then you see the Sylvan script, and it says, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here." And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Damn.
Got some fucking Dante's Inferno shit up in here.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't go there.
That seems like a level up, yo.
Does it?
It does.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Oh. Yeah. I can't wait.
You say,
Nah, I'm good.
Shut up, Billy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sadist.
Shut up, Billy.
All right, guys. That was a fantastic episode. You guys fucked up that fucking creature. And, yeah.
Fucked up that boat. Isn't fixing it.
All right. Now it's time for tonight's MVPC. I want you guys to tell me who the most valuable player character is. Now, for you listening at home and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you would like to see become today's most valuable player character. I will give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Is everyone ready?
This one's hard. Yeah.
All right. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, vote. All right, we've got 1 vote. Well, Billy.
I can't vote for myself.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, we've got 2 votes for Gil and 2 votes for Fee. Can, why did you vote for Fee?
The mending thing was super, super valuable.
It was tremendous. Waka waka mend.
Oh, okay. I
You
was like,
get it? The word mend in the word. Yeah.
Gil, why did you vote for Fee?
The mending was really cool and useful, and also the terrifying Matilda thing. Lyle made it seem like Matilda's a super badass. Sophie just getting all freaky.
She out-alphaed the alpha.
Yeah. And then just didn't investigate afterward. She was just like, I'm going to scare this bitch and then I'm going to get back to work. And I just thought that was like a badass move.
Well,
Very nice. Nez, why did you vote for Gil?
I just liked all of Gil's antics. Like, Gil's just fucking entertaining as shit for me. So, yeah.
Very nice. And Fee, why did you vote for Gil?
I'm happy he made his death saving throws and that he didn't die because I like Gil a lot too. And yeah, just his interaction with that guy afterwards, and I don't know. Yeah. Just doing fun stuff, being funny.
Very good. All right, that means tonight's a 2-way tie between Gildebrand Molani and Ophelia Midori. Whee! Take your D6 and go
Eat
on to a
it.
better life.
Okay.
All right.
Well, then that means we probably shouldn't go to this island then, right?
Nah, you probably just ignore that really ominous sign.
I can't read it, so.
If I don't tell anyone, maybe it's not true.
That's how that works.
Yeah, keep that negative energy to yourself, please.
Just like, well,
You're bringing
Positive vibes
everyone
only.
down.
it's a real drag, guys.
Nobody wants to be sad on a beach.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. We really appreciate it when you leave us reviews. If you leave us a review, we will read it on the podcast. No matter how badly spelled or lacking syntax it may be, we will still do our damnedest to do you proud and read it here. If you like what you hear, additionally, head on over to wherever it is you listen to podcasts, especially if they have a rating system, and rate us. You can consider rating us 5 stars. Let's bump up that algorithm, make us feel special, make us love you more, because we love everyone more when they rate us well. But no pressure. Also, consider making us warlocks. Head on over to patreon.com/D20_syndicate and look at some of the tiers we have available to offer those of you who would be patrons. We've got things like a swag bag at the highest tier. We've also got the ability to create an NPC with me that will interact with the players. We've got access to bonus content, behind the scenes content. There is a ton of things. But also, even if you don't want to leave a review, rate us, or become a patron, you should consider heading on over to our Discord. It is free to use, and you can hang out with fans and us and shitpost and do all of that goofy shit that we all love to do. And there is a link in the episode description to follow to get on over to the Discord. Come hang out with us and have some fun. I promise we will only be kind to you most of the time.
Was that a good or bad thing? I couldn't tell.
Other than that, folks, that is it for tonight. Thanks for listening. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Sayonara, motherfucker.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
See you motherfucking later.
I fucking love you. Goodbye.
Previously on the Lineage of Moon. Fuck.
That sounded like Pinwin, and you said Lineage of Moonreach.
It wasn't my Pinwin voice. Previously on what?
Into the Yonder Void.
The show we do?
You still have the camera on Luna.
She's
mostly.
part of it.
She looks so stupid. I hate you, Luna.
Big yawn.
I love her. I love her.
Dumb face. No transition between her
She
neck.
looks like a bat and a ghost.
And she's like
and
leaning
a dog.
back,
A bat and a ghost.
I think her face is interesting because she doesn't have eyebrows.
Yeah.
I know most dogs don't have eyebrows, but it's like she doesn't have any kind of expression.
she looks
It's like
a
an
ghost.
alopecia kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's an alopecia effect with her for some reason.
When I did the little NPC things, I made sure to not include eyebrows on Luna's.
It's also super funny because, oh my god, I forgot what. It just looks like someone just like drew eyeballs on a white dog.
Yeah.
I read a headline about Caesar Milan's dog killing Queen Latifah's dog. Fucking
What?
Tight.
what? I don't know. Google it because Caesar Milan and Queen Latifah are involved and it's confusing.
Did you read that in your dream journal? Because maybe that's what it is.
Her ideas.
That's too wild.
It's not
to
a
be
dream
real.
journal, it's an idea.
It's ideas. My
For her
goodness.
passwords.
And it's for my passwords and it's for my ideas, and I've had lots of good ideas that have been written down in there.
Not so many good passwords, though.
I'm full of McDonald's.
Us
We
too.
are too. We went to McDonald's.
I'm full of beer.
I'm about to be.
Did
I'm on
you
my
eat
first.
beer for lunch?
Yeah.
How much beer did you eat?
2 bowls? 3 bowls?
No less than 12 parsecs of beer.
One roll.
12 fruit roll-ups of beer, please.
It's the only way I can drink beer. Otherwise, it's just nasty.
On the furtive glance, I had...
Fartive?
It's not the first time that's been made already. Billy made that joke. So you sound stupid.
Who made that joke?
Billy did. Like the first
That
time.
wasn't even a joke. Like, that was just you making funny words. You were the joke. But
Write it in your dream journal.
it's not real.
Journal.
Next password. Fartive glance 69.
Fartive glance, toot toot, 69, 12. I'm so sorry. We can continue.
And she is losing.
The giggles. The giggles hit me today. Here they are.
On my previous ship, we had an enclosed space in the back of the ship. There were it was 2 rooms at first. It was a captain's quarters and then a room where everyone would meet, and we had a table there. But
I'm on your track. Stop.
Why?
I'm chewing a cough drop because I'm dumb.
You're not supposed to chew them.
I know.
They're a suck thing. They're not
Why
a
did you
joke.
stop chewing it instead of yelling stop?
Yeah, you don't have to keep chewing.
Well, now it's too far gone. It all fell apart.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tomas. Go ahead. But that got me good. My previous ship.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer it anymore.
House.
No, I mean, I know what my answer is, but you guys
You don't wanna
suck
play with
so
us
bad.
anymore?
No. I'm glad I'm dying.